Emma's Magical Hong Kong Adventure. Emma arrived in a city full of bright lights and tall hills. She carried a tiny blue backpack and looked around with wide, curious eyes. Where should I go first? She wondered. The air smelled like the salty sea and sweet waffles. She was ready to explore the wonderful place called Hong Kong. Down by the sparkling water, Emma met a new friend. "Hello, I'm Momo," said a cheerful girl with a bright smile. "I live here, and I can show you the best places." Emma's face lit up. "Really? I'd love that." "Let's start with a ride on the water," Momo said. Together, they stepped onto a green and white boat, the famous Star Ferry. Chug, chug, chug! The ferry glided across the harbor. Emma felt the cool wind brush her cheeks. "Look at the waves," she laughed. Momo pointed toward the skyline. "Just wait until you see this view." From the middle of the water, Emma gazed up in awe. The buildings were so tall, they seemed to touch the clouds. Some were shaped like triangles, others like shiny glass towers. "They look like a forest of glass," Emma said, stretching up as tall as she could. Momo giggled. "That's a perfect way to describe them." "Now for something big," Momo said. She pointed toward the green hills of Lantau Island. Soon, Emma was riding in a cable car high above the ground. She looked down at the mountains, trees, and winding paths below. "This feels like flying," Emma said. At the top of the mountain, Emma saw something amazing. There stood the peaceful Tian Tan Buddha, also known as the Big Buddha. He sat quietly among the trees, calm and still. "He looks so peaceful," Emma whispered. Step by step, she climbed the long staircase. 1 step, 2 steps, 3. She huffed and puffed, but she didn't give up. At the top, she turned to look out over the green hills below. The view was breathtaking. After all that climbing, Emma's tummy rumbled. Momo smiled. "Time to eat." She led Emma to a busy restaurant filled with delicious smells. It was time for dim sum. Small bamboo baskets covered the table. Emma picked up a soft, warm bun. It's sweet," she said. Momo laughed and passed her some dumplings. As the sun began to set, the city started to glow. Suddenly, music filled the air. Bright lights and lasers danced across the skyline, painting the sky in pink, blue, and green. "It's the Symphony of Lights," Momo said softly. Emma watched the colors shimmer on the water, her eyes full of wonder. At last, it was time to go home. Emma held her backpack and looked at the sparkling city one last time. "Thank you for the adventure, Momo," she said. "Hong Kong is magical." Momo smiled and waved. "Come back soon, Emma. There's always more to explore."